Have you heard?
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 Have you heard? It's Black Legacy Month!
Hey everyone, my name is Vince Wilson, and I want to welcome you to the start, the kickoff of Black Legacy Month 2021. Thank God 2020 is over. Man, that probably was the longest year of all of our lives, but it's a blessing that we still here, and we must, make sure we take advantage of all the moments that we had moving forward. Don't take anything for granted. That's one thing 2020 showed us, so make sure you take time to tell your loved ones that you love them, your friends, all that. Don't live life in fear, and we just gotta continue to move forward, continue to grow, continue to help our community out in any way that we can. Know that you all can cause change, no matter how big, no matter how small. As long as we keep moving forward, that's all that matters. I want to thank the Black Legacy Month Committee, the staff, the faculty, the students who took time to put all these events together for this upcoming month. I know it's going to be nothing short of amazing, so make sure you stay in tune with all the events. Show up to all the events that you can. It's virtual. We have no excuse not to show up. Share it with your friends, your family. Let's all make this Legacy Month as big as we can. So I look forward to being in the events with all of you. I look forward to seeing all this great work that the student, staff, and faculty have put forth for these events. And remember, Black history is not just 1 month, through 365. American history is Black history, so be proud of who you are, continue to learn, continue to grow. Hey, and let's make 2021 our year.
Black Legacy Month is here! Get ready for a month of amazing programming and celebration of Black history, your history, on Dartmouth's campus. Join us in celebrating this year's theme, Defining a Generation, the Triumph, Power, and Legacy of Black Women.
Everyone, I was really thinking and wanted to know, what are you most excited about for Black Legacy Month 2021?
I think I can start us off. And I would definitely say I'm most excited about the opening ceremony. And I think in keeping with that theme of defining a generation, the triumph, power, and legacy of Black women that Anna just mentioned, I think it's very important that we start to get off on the right foot and set the tone for the rest of the month. I think we'll get the opportunity to witness just a teaspoon of the amazing talent that truly exists within our Dartmouth community. And even though we visibly celebrate this legacy in just 1 month, in February, I'm really hoping, and I'm very careful when I use the word hope now because of my amazing professor, Dr. Shamel Bell, but I'm really hoping that this opening ceremony will set the stage for us to continue to recognize and then actively celebrate this legacy for a lifetime. So I'm very excited to see the talents that will come, as well as the different community members that will speak, and how all this will come together in one majestic day.
I'm right there with you, Sarah. And I'm also really excited for Smart, Funny, and Black with Amanda Seales. I love Amanda Seales, and I love Insecure, and I just cannot wait to participate in the game show and just share space with the Black woman who is so influential and so powerful and has been such a great advocate for Black people in media. What about you, Dean B? What are you looking forward to?
Well, Anna, I'm really looking forward to the Black Leadership at Dartmouth visual campaign that will be going on across campus. And it has 3 components. First, folks will be able to see banners of Black students, Black staff, and Black faculty around the Dartmouth Green, highlighting our excellence at Dartmouth. Second, Black student leaders will be featured in the library along the Brickway. And lastly, Black student leaders will be featured in a film in partnership with Artivism, which is a great platform. And it will give us a personal look into their journeys and a deeper appreciation of their excellence and how they've influenced Dartmouth.
Those events sound amazing, Dean B. I will say though, I helped plan and host the Black Men's Forum last year, and the conversations were just amazing. And so I expect the conversations this year to be just as fruitful. So that's definitely the event I'm looking forward to the most.
Like everyone mentioned, this year we are emphasizing the triumph, power, and legacy of Black women at Dartmouth. So I'm most excited about sharing in conversation and fellowship at the Black Women's Forum, which is hosted by none other than Dartmouth's AKA sorority, an organization committed to ideals such as sisterhood, scholarship, and service. I'm looking forward to connecting with these women and speaking about the collective experiences and contributions of Black women in the Dartmouth community.
Y'all being excited makes me excited.
Wow, I'm so excited for all these amazing events, and I hope you all are excited too. I hope you will join us in celebrating Black people, and more specifically, Black women this month. And above all else, we would like to wish you a
Happy Black
Legacy Month.
Woo!
Good evening, everyone. First and foremost, I would like to thank you all for allocating time today to kick off Black Legacy Month with us. My name is Mikala Uter. I am a 23, and today I have the honor of introducing some fiercely talented student performers. I know everyone is just as excited as I am to witness the greatness that awaits us. So, without further ado, let's begin. We have a touching spoken word performance from one of my favorite poets at Dartmouth, Sabine.
The old number was going to expire, so I just thought I should save it. I could not even recall the last time I entered those digits, but I remember. It belonged to a high school freshman with an overly enthusiastic voicemail and some pop song about love she'd never experienced as her ringtone. Then, she could text her friend who stayed 3 blocks down the street to see if any of their siblings could take them to the ice skating rink that Friday. She could put in new restaurants and contacts for new businesses that she probably never called but saved just in case. She could play back the dozens of voicemails her mother would leave. Phone shuffling around in a pocket, the turn signal flickering. Maybe if she listened close enough, really listened. I just keep getting stuck up on this dream I had. Mom is speaking to me or trying to, and I am just not close enough to hear her. I look in the mirror today. My cheekbones rise like crescent moons, just like hers. I'm still afraid to admit that maybe now, more than ever, is when I would need her most. So I saved the old phone number. At least then I still have the voicemails.
I feel like every time she's done speaking, you kind of have to just take a moment to breathe and let the words settle. Thank you, Sabine, for your vulnerability and your excellence. Now, I have the honor of introducing Dartmouth's very own extremely gifted dance troupes, Ujima and Soyeya.
Just getting film, just getting footage, don't worry.
Isn't their joy absolutely contagious? I love seeing them perform, and I can't wait to see it again. Thank you, Ujima and Soyeya, for sharing with us your absolutely brilliant routines. Now we have a collection of beautiful paintings by Ashley Brady, which, in her words, recognize and celebrate beautiful Black features in our various skin tones. That was absolutely incredible. Black women are truly art, and Ashley has proven that to us time and time again. Thank you for sharing your gorgeous art with us, Ashley.
Black Legacy Month 2021 is here, and I feel excited and inspired by all of the events that have been put together by so many different people, near and far, our students, our staff, our faculty. Our Black community has really put together such a wonderful set of events, particularly at a very challenging time that we find ourselves in. The past year has been one of deep grief and suffering on so many levels for Black people in this country, and continues to be the case as we go forward in 2021. And so it's really with deep gratitude that I reflect on the importance of this moment in terms of all the work and the time and the effort and the love and the compassion that has gone into organizing all the different sets of events that will be unfolding in the coming weeks. Really, I think what's important about this moment is the spirit of service, of giving to other people, of serving one another, of being deeply careful about understanding the varied experiences of Black people on this campus as well as elsewhere. And so there's a lot of reflection, of course, on the various histories of Black people in the United States and elsewhere. And there's also a lot about hope and promise and positive energy going forward into this year and in the future. And so I'm just happy to see the effort that has been put into organizing all that we will have before us in the coming weeks. And it's just a testament to the resilience and the power and the sort of compassion that I think is really at the heart of organizing all that will be unfolding, in the coming weeks in terms of the events. And so thank you to the BLM community, to all the people who have worked to put these series of events together. And thank you. And, I look forward to, participating in all that's going to come.
I am thrilled to introduce to you another friend of mine and another 23, John, who will be sharing with us his extravagant voice.
I was born by the river in a little town, only just like that river. I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh yes, it will. It's die, 'cause I don't know what is up there beyond the sky. It's been a long way, a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh, yes, it will. I got to marry, but somebody keeps on telling me not to hang around. It's been a long time coming, but I know that a change is gonna come. Then I go to my brother and I say, brother, help me please. But when I go to my brother, oh, he winds up knocking me back on my knees. There's been times when I thought I couldn't make it so long, but somehow I'm still able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come.
Wow. In a time of isolation, I think that's exactly what we all needed to hear. Y'all don't know how much I miss hearing that voice behind the counter at Ramekin. Nevertheless, thank you, John, for sharing with us that uplifting performance. I am absolutely ecstatic to introduce to you BUTA's very own and a personal friend of mine, Sarrah Lyons. Sarrah is a 23 who is passionate about community service and activism as she uses spoken word to help navigate her life as a Black woman. This is her piece, Black Female Freedom. Enjoy.
They love to tell a Black girl she's crazy for listening to our collective voices, for uplifting others in the name of freedom, for dancing in the rain, for screaming on those same sidewalk pavements with her chest to the sky, kicking the concrete. How can she think and become when the raindrops are inhibiting her breathing? There is power in her sexuality and in her innate understanding of it. Do you think there are ways in which your mother chose your sister before you? There are ways in which this world chooses white voices, white male voices. There are ways in which this world chooses who speaks and who is beautiful. You know how they toss you aside in conversation because they chose not to see you. When you imagine yourself in your freest state, what do you see? Are you flying? Are you swimming across the Atlantic? I'm cruising down 6th Avenue in a red Cadillac, flexing my femininity in every direction. Nothing is wrong with me is an idea I'm not used to consuming. In the meantime, I'm healing. They won't dare interrupt me.
Wow. How wonderfully passionate. Sarrah never fails to amaze me. thank you for sharing your words with us. I know, you're sad to see me go. You've been wonderful company though. But all good things must come to an end, right? I think I'm speaking on behalf of everyone when I say the collection of Black arts displayed today were utterly astonishing. Being in the presence of so many innovative creators is always such a pleasure. That being said, I would just like to thank the wonderful performers, tech, organizers of this event, and our spectacular audience for making tonight such a success. Personally, goodbyes make me sad. So instead I'll say, until I see you again, this is Mikala, your favorite MC, signing off.
Lift every voice